So she's mad at me for weeks. And I ask her over, what's the matter with you? Every once in a while it would spurt up, it would spurt up, it would spurt up. What's the matter with you? What did I do? She won't tell me. Won't tell me. And it goes on and it goes on, and it would just pop up every now and again. And I'm like, what is wrong? This has been going on for weeks. What is your problem? And finally, you had a couple in you. And she looks right at me when I ask her that. And she goes, I know where you hide your fuckbucks. Could you talk to me about your military time?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was Special Forces, SEAL Team 3.
Incredible. Wow. How long did you serve? What did you do?
Our team was together for 20 years, and we were designated as one of Reagan's battle squads. It was between Team 3 and Team 6.
What a great president.
I thought he was phenomenal. But what was really kind of cool is we were on a first-name basis with him. The stuff that I was involved in, I really can't talk about over the phone.
A lot of awards. You must have mixed it up quite a bit.
We got our hands dirty.
And
we did a lot, and the opposition usually got the wrong end of it by the time we were finished.
well, if I see 3 Purple Hearts up here, sometimes that doesn't hold true.
That was just a couple of them flukes, and one was from, well, our opposition tended to shoot on full automatic all the time, and in situations like that where there's a lot coming, there's a tendency to get clipped.
I know where you hide your fuckbucks. I'm like, you know where? What? She was like, oh, I know where you hide your fuckbooks. I found them. And I said, my fuckbooks, you found what? What the hell are you talking about? She was like, you hide them under DJ's bed. Like, I hide them under my son's bed. I hide them under my son's bed.
You got a kind of a funny story?
Sure.
Okay. In 1991, we went in country into Iraq, and we were out going around doing our thing. We captured 4 Al-Qaeda, and we brought them back and then took them into Riyadh and threw them into one of our camps. And it was the first time our team dealing with them, and we're thinking the only way to get these nutbags to talk is to beat the snot out of them. And all we kept hearing from them is they're going to go to paradise, and they're going to go see Allah, and they're going to have their virgins, and they're prepared to die, and we can do whatever we want with them. And it just kind of hit us. Why would we spend the energy and you for it? So when we went in country, we were all required to read the Quran just to get a psychological overview of who we were going up against, because no one really knew. And we did. And one of the things that came to us, if you're familiar with the Quran at all, is it's very similar to the Orthodox Old Testament. And one of the things in the Old Testament is not being allowed to go near pork of any kind. And these people take it to a fanatical level. So what we ended up doing is we had 12 pigs imported from England. And we set up a pen in one of the cans that we had. We brought these guys in, took their robes off, threw them in the pen, and they told us what we could go do with ourselves. And then we just marched the 12 pigs into the pen. They were screaming out of control. We got the information we needed. The only requirement that we had is we had to scrub and disinfect the pigs before we sent them back. But we never laid a hand on these people.
Scrub and disinfect the pigs. Is that the part of the funny part of the story, or the fact that they the whole pork thing? It's crazy.
Just basically their fanatical beliefs and ignorance as to what actually involved in the religion.
Ugh.
Yeah, and yeah, as a side note, scrubbing the pigs down, yeah, it's just a metaphor as to how filthy those people are.
Like, I hide him under my son's bed. I hide him under my son's bed, and I was like, do you realize what you just said? You found my fuck books under my son's bed?
He was my baby. I knew he wouldn't look at nothing like that.
The look that came over her face when I said it. I hide my fuck books under his bed. She just kind of got that blank stare. It was like I felt like I was for weeks. You were mad. I was creeping around in my underwear at night while you were asleep and he was asleep, pulling my fuck. They were his fuck books.
You brought him back from a trip and gave them to him.
No, I gave him some jerk books or something, but
you gave him all of them books. He told me.
How gullible.
So they set it up with the CO in Coronado because of what I was doing and got me into a butts class, figuring I'd last maybe 1-2 days at the most, and they got me in under the corpsman section, which is a lot less strenuous than the regular, and I made it.
Highest rank achieved.
06.
Oh, an officer. Officer.
Yeah, they stood us all down at that rank for a pension.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, they stood us all down at that rank for a pension.
Oh, fantastic. Did you, in a command position, perhaps?
No, we were all the same. We had one CO, and we found that in working as a team, everyone is equal. There's no, no commander, no nothing. We all train for everyone's responsibility. So if, God forbid, someone went down, we could all pick up and just continue on with the operation. But no, everybody was the same. Same thing with receiving awards. No one received one unless everybody received one. And it took out that whole undercurrent of resentment, and it made us more effective.
So as a enlisted guy and retired as the rank of a captain, or actually a enlisted man retired as the rank of a captain, or an actual officer captain? I didn't get that.
Yeah, it's I retired at 06 and came in as a chief petty officer.
Oh, you were chief petty officer and retired at 06.
He went to school, and I went in there to make up his bed, and I found a stack of hustlers. And I was so pissed off. And when he came home from school, I asked him about them, and he said, they're dad's. And I was blistered. I knew my son wouldn't be looking at that trash because he was my baby boy. And he said they were yours. And I believed him. I believed him. I wasn't a bit mad at him. I was so mad at you for hiding your shit in there.
And this is what we try to tell people about phony SEALs, but quit being gullible. I was sent this to see, to verify if you were ever a Navy SEAL, and I did not see a listing of you up there. So I was looking for a training class number or something I could go off of.
Well, for whatever it's worth, this was investigated by Admiral Johnson, who was chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff under Clinton.
Oh, wow.
And that went to JAG, and JAG went through it and wasn't able to find anything either. My records have been put somewhere where I can't find them and no one else can find them.
Classified.
I do have my discharge, and I also am in contact with a couple of people still.
Oh. Teammates.
Yes.
And so the SEAL training class number that you attended.
I'm not going to discuss discuss this any further. I'm trying. Who's trying to find out what this all about? I'm just curious.
Oh, well, I was forwarded this and asked to verify it. For that, I'm a retired SEAL. I did not see any listing of you in the SEAL database as ever being a Navy SEAL.
What team were you with? Team 1?
Team 1 and Team 2.
Okay.
And then the next time, you'd build him that tree house. And it was all camouflaged. He had shit hanging off the bottom of it, skillets and stuff. They had their secret compartments, him and all his little friends. And you went on that trip, and I decided that I would make it match the house so it'd be cute. So I was going to paint it blue and put little shutters on it and everything so everything would match. And I got up there, and there was another stack of hustlers up there. And them little shits had been up there, I don't know how old they were, looking at them hustlers, and I just thought they were up there playing war the whole time. They was up there looking at that trash. I was mad at you, I could have killed you. Because I asked him, I said, where the hell did you get this? And he said, Daddy.
I'm just thinking.
So you must have gone through a SEAL training class. I went through 131. I didn't see you listed up here as doing that. Did you have a training class?
It won't be, and yes, I did. Let me get my records out.
Did you really get 3 Medals of Honor?
Yeah, and they're in the hands of the CIA right now.
I'll be go to hell. I've never heard of quite such a thing.
It's with what we were involved in.
It seems like the war would have been shortened dramatically with lacking all the paperwork to write up 3 Medals of Honor, all those Navy Crosses, Silver Stars, Bronze Stars. You know, that's nuts. I think Audie Murphy was the most decorated soldier in U.S. history. Well, you've got one up on him. A couple. A bunch.
No, I don't have anything on anyone that served. It's just that's what, when I left, that's what was in the box.
Any of this, Steve, not making sense? You know, the training class number being classified. You know, I know there was no classes there that went through.
I'm just to give it out to anyone that I don't know, especially just
well, I mean, I'm talking the same lingo you are. I mean, I know that Team 3 was formed in '83. Was that around the time frame that you got there?
I'm not giving out anything on that.
Yeah.
I have all the information, and I've seen a couple of my teammates,
Well,
and that's as far as I'm going to go.
how about their names? Would you like me to check any of those? Because I'm just not seeing this. Quite a naval special warfare historian. I'm not seeing any of this stuff as being accurate at all. None of it.
Okay, that's fine. That's your choice.
You are attempting to profit from these awards that you're claiming.
How am I attempting to profit?
Well, you're claiming these awards on your LinkedIn site, which is all about your marketing skills and everything else. Why would you put that up there? You want to just tell me what you actually did in the Navy? I know you weren't a SEAL, bro.
By a recruiter that I should use that. That's all.
Yeah, I'd tell you, a recruiter should have had proof of service first. I know, Steve, you weren't ever a Navy SEAL. And when you put this up, multiple Navy Crosses, and 3 Purple Heart, Bronze Stars, Silver Stars, really 3 Medals of Honor, bro, you never served in the military.
Okay.
Or you would not have put that, something up there that ridiculous as of 3 Medals of Honor and these 9 Navy Crosses. It's just, nobody does that. And nobody goes in as a Chief Petty Officer and retires as an 06 Captain.
Okay, fair enough.
Anything else, Steve?
Thank you very much.
It was that was a great story, though, that pig thing. Jerk.
You used to bring that shit home to that boy. I know you did.
I didn't buy him.
They were your friends? They just ended up in your suitcase?
I just got them to read the articles.
Oh, interesting articles. That hustler, was there?
I don't know where the little bastard got them. I know I got blamed for him.